Hey YouTube, how you doing? To my subscribers out there, I just wanna. It's like send my heartfelt condolences out to Nipsey Hussel and his family. It's moments like this, I guess, you feel the passion of what's going on with this because it affects some everybody, and that alone should touch us all to know that that connection is there. And that happened right down the street from me, man. I go to that shopping center. I shop at the Ralphs right across the street from it. That's a hard time, It's like it's like the only thing you really want to talk about and get an understanding to is the senselessness of death and the lack of respect for life in anyone is something that we have to look at from inside of ourselves, man. Because that's deep, man. This young brother out here came through what he came through to be where he's at, and he was very well liked. And I don't know what happened or what inspired for the confrontation to take his life. But then you got a young man that's on the internet saying that he committed this crime with no respect for life, and that is a demonic to me, and it's happening it's just, it seems like things are getting tight. Hello, y'all. Yes, it is a sad time right now, no doubt about it. And I wanted to send my condolences out I wanted to just reflect on it to a point to where to try to, because it's deep into the community. It's a deep thing. And I try to look at things beyond, where we're all at and looking at certain things and trying to figure out, gang violence and senseless crimes or the fact that a person can have it in their heart to just kill somebody. And that is to the core. You got to find out to the core how to solve something like that. Even if it's a government assassination, that's crazy, this government thing, and government assassination. That's something to think about, but so my understanding, I heard somebody online talking about that they committed this crime, but yet I haven't seen anything where it says that anyone has been arrested. So that can't be too true. Let me say, do you have the chance to meet him? No, I have never had a chance to meet him, but I shop right there. I mean, I don't really, I go to the grocery store and I come back home, and but I do pass that store. It's just down the street. It was just so much activity out there last night. I just walked and just observed, and it's real passionate out there right now. It's real. It's like we don't want to be at war. We don't want to fight each other. Um, and if it's a government conspiracy, then we have to. Wow. I don't want to sound too deep with things, so I take them one step at a time. And but when you talk about government conspiracies, then this is something that's been going on from the beginning, because this government wasn't just formed. This government has grew and advanced as time has. The government's manipulating characteristic that has formed a lot of things to be opposite of who we are. And my philosophy of things, or my outlook on government things, and my outlook, I just look to God. I don't want to sound deep. I don't want to sound preachy, but I go, I just see things a whole lot different in what's happening, and the outcome is that it's just deep. It's deep of what I feel and know inside of myself, that when you say it, people might look upon you to say, man, Dude can be, they can think you're crazy when you say certain things, because see, certain things people can't handle. But the government, I just, when I deal with the government, I have to go higher, because see, a government was implemented in the beginning. When you talk of government, you talk about the ancient of days. You talk about the beginning establishments of power. Caesar, and the government has been established. It's a part of the churches, the religion. There's strong towers, and dealing with those, and dealing with everything that we're dealing with today, we have to. Boy, boy, boy. How do you do it, Lord? And that's who I talk to. I talk to God, because, yes, it goes way back. And when you're dealing with government, and you're dealing with senseless violence, and you're dealing with, can I sum it up in the ancient of days? When you're dealing with Sodom and Gomorrah, okay, and you're dealing with these times. And because I read the Bible on a daily basis, and these are the things that are in there for me. Hey, Rena, how you doing? These are the things. Thank you, Sharice. These are the things that people are overlooking. Wow. My spirit is telling me some things, and it tells me that, it just says that when you look at government, and when you look at the things that are happening, and from the things that have occurred, you got all kind of things that's happening. You can look at the news on a daily basis, and then you look into the families, and you look into the households, and you look out on the streets. On every time I go outside, it's a war zone. So every single time, because people are mean to each other, it seems like. But it doesn't bother me. I go out, I go do what I got to do, and it's like it's a straight and narrow path in this life. And my spirit just says that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. And when you understand Scripture, it gives you a whole nother view of life, of who you are. And I want to take my time with talking to people, because I don't want to seem. I want you to tell me. I want you to talk to me as well, and give me your thoughts on things, because I'm trying to get understanding to things, so that we don't have to keep looking backwards. Because I know for a fact that when we keep looking backwards in our lives, and when we walk backwards, there's so much focus taken off of going forward. Okay? Because when I pass something, it's over, it's gone. That's even when you're driving a car. You dig? Me, I don't use the rear view mirror, because it's not necessary for me to be doing this, because if I do that, I got to step on the brakes. You dig? So I don't need that mirror. And also, if somebody in my back seat, if I'm in my back mirror, then I'm in their business. So I don't use that. So I push that up. And so I'll just drive and I'll go forward. This is just a metaphor, yeah, because people in cars and everybody out there, they are all us, individuals. We're just in a vehicle, but still the character of the person operates this vehicle. So it's the mind in that car, just like this body, you see. Because I don't want to, I am a religious person. I do love the Bible. And because I believe in it. But I don't want to look hypocritical with it. I got my ways, and every day I do things that maybe, hey, I got things I like, stuff like that too. But I'm not a perfect person, but I want to be better. I don't want to keep looking backwards. That's what I'm saying. We all, you go back to the government, we're looking backwards. We know what we passed. So if we got to do some more maneuvering, we're just supposed to glance, because we already know what we passed. So we let that go. But if we continue to look back there, we're missing something going forward. And that's what I want to look at when I look at, situations in the news. And when you talk about government, you're talking about power. And then you got people, they talk about the Illuminati. So many things that are inside of me that I really have a great understanding about. Let me see, what are we talking about? See, I am broken touring. That's, like I say, it's right down the street. I walked down the street last night now, and his poster's right outside, with Nipsey, the big poster they got of him. I meant to take a picture of it. It is sad. It is a sad thing. It is very, very sad because it could happen right in our own households. And I looked at some videos and I seen the young lady on there breaking down, and I know what it feels like to lose a loved one. And because that felt like a loved one, because it touches my spirit. And when God takes us like that, it's we have to get the understanding of why that's happening, because it's going to keep happening. And it's to organize gangs and to do things like that. I come up in gangs. I come up in Henry Hornet, Cabrini Green, West Side of Chicago. Let me see what we have. He said Nipsey was doing great. He was. He has a nice operation up there. The stores are up there. It's just, whoo wee. That's a touchy situation. And even if it was a government thing, you don't know. You know, um, we got to stop letting people infiltrate into us. We have to find a way to get people out of there. Hopefully it was gang related. It's bigger. Everything is bigger. Everything. Everything is bigger. But when you say they don't want us to wake up, my question is, what don't they want us to wake up to? You see, because we all have to be on that same page. What is it that we have to wake up to? And and we have to get in one accord. We have to be in one accord to just gonna let that dwell. You know, what is it that they don't want us to wake up to? I like to know that from people. So I said I was gonna be on here about 12:30 today, and I was a little bit later than 12:30, but I'm glad y'all joined me again. And hopefully, as we go on, the inspiration to bring open to a open conversation to people, to where we can gather understanding to this foolishness, this craziness, and because it's so much happening out here. It's inside of the homes. The families are torn apart. Oh my God. And you would think that everything's going fine and dandy, but it's not, and people are thinking opposite of what something might really be. Somebody can be bringing you a dozen roses and you're looking at it as what do they call it, as harassment or something. It's everything is opposite of each other in life today. And nothing's trending more than these telephones and that's the system, that's the government. But that's technology, that's the advancement in life, that's in everything God is. And in everything, boy, God is deep, y'all. And I think that is what we need to wake up to. We need to wake up to who we are created into the image and into the likeness of. And we need to learn how to communicate with that soul. Yes, we do, Tamika. Knowing our true being. Yes, we do. And believe, you know what? I feel privileged, I feel honored, I feel blessed, because I feel like I have a relationship. I feel like that he knows me. We know each other. I feel like I know I'm in touch. And I feel that the joy of the Lord is my strength. And when you know that, Joy is your strength. Wow. Pain can't really hurt that much, could it? Not when you know. So I'm going to end this because I have to go up here. I had a flat tire last night coming down there, and the Spirit made me go out there and walk amongst all them people. But I'm going to go give me some tires, and come back here tomorrow about 12:30, 1, something like that, wherever I'm at. I like this. I like talking, and hopefully we can build a relationship, and we can grow from one another. Because there's some sad things going on out there, some demonic spirits that's very powerful out there. Ooh, it's some ugly. Well, it's a lack of knowledge. It's a lack of understanding. Again, let me just close on this. People talk about the Illuminati, we talk about the government, but there's a lack of understanding, and we all believe that we have we're spiritual. We're into the divinity of things, and when we really believe that, we really have to go there. To be honest with you, and I go to church, all of that, man, and still, I feel like, even in that, you know. The unity or the closeness with God is just it's something that's it's something that you got to be able to be one on one with. Your relationship has to be with Him, with you, and that relationship would bond you. I have a scripture here that I went over and I read in there, and it was just so lifting to me in respect to when I read it, because it gave me some wisdom to a lot of things when you talk about people. Let me find that right quick. It was let me see. God's word is awesome, y'all. It is. Y'all really need to get it. It said, okay. It said, this is a good one. It says in 1 Corinthians 13:6, it says, love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. You have to understand what these scriptures mean, because they're talking to you in the times that you're dealing with things. Love does not rejoice. Love does not delight in evil, meaning that we could be doing some things together and it could be all churchy and everything, but it's not something right. Something ain't right in it. So, but you give that truth and it might cause some controversy, but you feel all right about that because truth is the light, and truth will open up eyes. And because you have to go home and think about that, because truth stirs up the spirit. And I just wanted to share that before we leave here today with that word. But that wasn't really the word I want you to have. Sometimes, I'm at to prepare a little better when I get to talking to people, especially when I go into the word with y'all. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And, I want to come on here and just talk about real things, talk about things to see if we can help with just well, they say it takes a village to raise a child. And when it takes a village to raise a child, that means that everybody has to care about everybody, man. And we don't care about everybody. And that's where we're lacking in a lot of things. So I want to say peace out today. I'm going to go out here and delight in the truth out here in the world with the brothers that I meet. I meet a lot of people, and they're good people out here. We just need to know where we're going. We need to put our focus back right. And your relationship with God, it has to be with you and Him. Because, and that's when you fall into a pattern of safety. When everything that's around you that's going on, a lot of things that we're dealing with, when you talk about government, those things should say, you go to the Bible and say, that fight is not yours. If He's in all things, we have to give Him something to do. So let's end here today and have a blessed day, a safe day, and let's keep each other in prayer, and let's look into our families, and let's put a little love in our homes. Let's look in it. Let's be concerned about our family. God bless you and keep you. Let's do it tomorrow about 12:30. That'd be cool. Peace. Again, I want to say my condolences out there. That's a sad thing. I just want to send that out again, to Nipsey Hussel and his family. And I know his wife, his girlfriend, and his children are very, very hurt. So let's send our prayers out to them. Let's keep our community lifted. Let's be concerned about us out there when we're in them stores or when we're out there. We got to be able to get some respect back into these kids. So talk to y'all later. God bless you and keep you.